welcome back to Factorio. I'm N82. This is episode 33. I think about it for a minute. So it's been a little bit since I recorded. Had some time to chat with some of you folks on the videos and such. So first thing I'm seeing as a problem, if we look, because of course we have to start off with problems first thing, right? So you see how our power was going pretty well here, and then all of a sudden engines are turning on again. Why is that? Well, the only thing I can figure is now that we're getting more batteries going through, and sulfuric acid and such. We sorted that last episode. I'm thinking the blue circuits are running more, so we've got these 5 factories running more. When I look at the power grid, what's using it all? Well, not right now, but when we look at, say, the last 10 minutes, you see a lot of this is being used up by the mines and especially the assemblers. That went up quite a bit. So we're getting the engines running. I don't like that. So we need to get off of that. And the only way is we need the battery storage overnight, because during the day it's fine because we have enough solar panels. Well, I only have one accumulator here. So my problem at the moment is we need some red circuit thingies. So see, the batteries are all getting grabbed here and they're not making it down to the accumulator which needs them. So we're going to tie this chest. Can't quite reach, so we'll go to this pole and then to the... Alright, I've never done this before, I'm just assuming it'll work. Oh man. So we're going to tell this on the circuit connection only work when where the batteries or the accumulators are greater than 50. Whoops. Well, we'll call it 49. Close enough. Okay, so now this will see, there we go, there's a battery going by. So once this box is full, well, half full, okay, I can change that back to 50. I'm going to change that to 50, that's what we're going to do. Then it's going to switch back and start getting more lasers. I mean, I've got 27 lasers in there, and I've got 9 on me. I don't need lasers right now. So ideally what I should have done is put the lasers further down the line, but I didn't, and this is a quick and easy fix. So now we're going to start getting some accumulators accumulating, and once we've got a few of those, we can start. I haven't made a design yet for accumulators and solar panels and such, so I'll have to get on that. Obviously, I don't want to do it on screen, but I haven't done it yet. It doesn't matter anyway because we don't have the accumulators. So our power issues, there's nothing I can do about it right now. Just let the generators or the steam generators do it at the night or in the night. There's lots of batteries going by, so we'll be okay. The copper is getting sparse, so the next thing we've got to look at is our copper deposit up here. Off screen, I moved some of the mines over here to try and keep things moving, and it looks like it was successful for now. But I'm still not getting. Why isn't that plugging that thing full? Because we don't have enough furnaces. So let's expand this. I wasn't actually planning to do this, but so I'm not gonna. So I was gonna expand it right now because we need the copper plates. It's obvious that we're not getting enough copper plates, but we're gonna wait on that because we have other fish to fry. Fried fish. So one of the things I noticed was over here on our green circuits. You see how only one line's getting used here. So what we want to do is balance that. So we're going to do it like that. See that? Now what that's going to do is give a little more down here. And then we'll do the same on the next one. Like so. The same on the next one. Like so. Now you can balance them further by balancing them across the rest of the lines. I'm not going to do that right now though. But that should get us more circuits going. Does that look okay? No, so those ones down there are just waiting for green circuits. So now we've got a steady stream of them coming in, temporarily anyway. So we want to get those circuits going a little better, I think. So to do that, well, hopefully we won't run out of copper. But what we want to do is expand. We want to expand this again. So I've been researching robot helpers a little bit to follow robots. Let me see. Let's have a look, see if I can make this stuff yet. The personal roboport. Did I make the armor? I haven't. So I can make the armor, that's easy enough, modular armor. So let's make one of those. I'm just making sure I didn't already make one. Nope. Probably find one here in a few minutes. Alright, so we've got modular armor. We're going to need power for the roboport. Yeesh. You know what, we're going to wait on that. I'm not going to do that right now because that requires more planning and I want to have it planned out before we jump right in. So, in the meantime, I'm looking at my list here. We need lubricant. So that'll be the next thing. And that will make sure that we don't stall our oil processing when the heavy ore gets full. So let's work on that. So run back here. I was gonna do jump cuts, but I haven't actually, other than running right across here when I'm still talking, I haven't really had a point where I needed to do it. Okay, so somewhere in here we need to shoehorn in the lubricant. So the lubricant is this green stuff. It's made by heavy oil. Here's our heavy oil supply, and then we're going to pipe it down into pipes that run along the bus. So I don't know if you can see very well, but down in the south where we ran sulfuric acid, we're going to run lubricant right next to it. So the heavy oil, we could do that processing up here. It's getting really cramped in here, but I intend to wipe all this off the face of this planet and probably expand it further out in here. Like this stuff's going to hang around for a while, but the copper up there is almost gone. We've got room for oil processing in here, so I think that's what we'll end up doing. But for now, let's get a couple of the chemical plants made. I'll get 2 of them going. Excuse me. So we'll place these here. Let me see, where is it going to be best to put it? It only requires heavy oil, so it can go pretty much anywhere. I want to leave this spot in case I do add another refinery. It's unlikely, but you never know. A bit of a mess with the water. You know what, let's just go outside the box, so to speak. Because this is something that we'll just be piping it past and it won't matter. So it should be out of the way right here. Let's do that. We'll stick a power pole between them. And then a longer pole just to, because I'm lazy. There we go. And so those are going to want heavy oil, so copy paste those and we'll link them together. And then go underground for the heavy oil. I gotta be careful here, I don't want to pick up that water, that would be awful. Let's just go here. Turn the corner. Oops. Yeah. Ah, here he is. So right here, we want this to go down to here. And, oh, we don't really need an underground there. There we go. Heavy oil. It's now processing. So I have to be careful I don't use all my heavy oil. What's my supply? Okay, we're in okay shape. It looks like I'm using a lot of my heavy oil for making petroleum. Yeah. Well, we don't want to use too much, so we'll have to set up a circuit network and the combinators to decide when to turn on this thing. So for now, though, let's see. We'll want a pipe. Where are they hitting me now? Southeast corner now. Down here. Oh, there's another colony right there. Okay, so we want a tank, which, again, I didn't have belt. Didn't plan that through. There we go. And so we're going to link these. And we'll put them to a tank. Let's make sure this tank's not going to be right in the way here somewhere. Or pick up anything. Yeah, we'll just put it there. How's that? If we have to move it, we'll move it. Hindsight, I don't know if I should have used a tank, because I don't want to fill that, because that's going to take all the heavy oil. Okay, so for now, we'll let it go up a little bit, and then I'll just cut the line to it. Because what we need the lubricant for is multiple things. Engines and... oops, I just need to be careful here that I'm not going to do it that way. We need it for engines and the belts, the express belts. They're the blue ones, the highest level of the belts. So for now, just looking for a clear line here. This looks like a clear line right through here, so that's where we're going to go. Maybe along this line here. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a second and make sure I find a good spot here without having to wait. Okay, we'll resume. I've just plumbed it in this way. I didn't figure you needed to see me doing all that. It was kind of boring. Alright, so we've got all ready to connect right here. There goes our lubricant. That's draining it down. Let's go run down this way. See what we end up with. It's going down this way. And we're heading over this. So we're obviously going to have to, it'll branch off right here and go down this way for the belts and stuff later. For now, we need it for engines. And the reason we want engines is because that's how you make, I don't remember. It was something I was supposed to make, and oh my gosh, there's so many things on the go. Let's see here. Look at that. We'll call it. We'll stop it right here. There we go. Okay, engines. I was saying these electric engines, they require lubricant, and they are used in the manufacture of was it the power armor? I can't think of it now. There was something I needed, but like trains and all sorts of stuff use it. It wasn't the roboports. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the next things we need to get going here, speaking of engines, I want to get some engines going. I also want to get, you know what, I really need to automate these assembling things. So let's do that right now. Let's jump right in and do that. So they need the, where are they here? One of those, and I'm gonna go down. We're gonna leave a gap at 2, and we'll need some chests. We'll get a couple chests. I'm just using wooden chests for now because I plan to replace them. Well, actually, I won't replace that one. So let's make a. I like steel chests because they're nice and tough. Well, hopefully that won't ever be a problem, though, right? So, noob. That is not gonna work. Oh my gosh. Go one more down. There. Okay, so what this is going to do is act as a buffer, so that I'm going to output there, and then limit this to 50, or to 1 stack. And then we can output, well, let's just output off to the side. That's just good practice to have. And again, we will limit it to 50. And that's going to be the blues. Then eventually we'll have the green ones down there. I wonder if I should just plumb those in. Oh, I was going to do that to use this as a spacer, but that doesn't work when you only have one. Alright, so this one eventually will do these, so we'll just leave that as kind of a placeholder for that. Alright, so for this we need green circuits, we're going to need iron gears, and I bet I don't have iron gears on this line. I don't. I can hear you. I can hear you saying, why didn't you plan it out further? Well, because apparently that's why. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put them on the belt. That's what we'll do. So we'll put this one here, and I'll make a couple more of these. What am I short on? Iron. Let's go get some iron. Oh, I can't wait to get the robot so I don't have to go running off looking for materials anymore. That copper? Yes, I have lots of copper. That's good enough. Okay, so this one will be one of these, and one of these. To these other ones, use the there. Let's see, do the most advanced ones use gears as well? They don't, so I don't need to worry about gears for those, which means we can just run this from, oh my gosh, and I did it again. No, I didn't. This needs to be a gear. There. I think we'll need gears for something else later. I imagine, I don't know if the, where's the thingy? Oh my gosh. We'll need them for drills. We're going to automate that. Maybe we'll do that one as the next one. Let's look at the engines. Where are the engines at? My gosh, I can never find things on this. You'd think I'd played it long enough that I could spot this stuff, but I just can't do it. Engines. So if you see it, scream out, and I might hear you. I'm not going to look at it right now. Okay, so we want this, and then this one will do this. And I didn't need that full gap in there, so now I gotta change it again. There. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. Except I put that one in the wrong spot too. I've actually done this layout before. It's just I can't ever remember things. My memory is just I don't remember what I was saying. That's okay. That's okay. You'll watch again anyway, right? Okay, and to that. And then we will have one of those pulling in there. Whoops. Go away, autosave. One of those pulling in there. And we'll bring this belt down here. And we'll bring that one down here as well. Okay, so this one will want this and this. And so that's pulling those in, and we want this in the, let's just use fast inserters. There we go. And we'll want one there. And that's gonna need those. There. Okay, this is all gonna work. Trust me. Okay. And we want to limit that one, of course. Stick in our output here for the blue assemblers, and we'll limit that. Oh, we don't want to do it there, and the reason why is because we're going to want, oh my gosh, these biters are just getting to be, I'm going to have to go out and deal with them again, I think. I think again we'll want to go with a steel chest. Well, no, it'll be a provider at some point, so we won't worry about steel chest right now. There we go. And we'll stick that one there. There's our output, and our input, and our output. Now we're going to cut a couple in there. So we can actually pull that one out of there, because I don't think we can really make those yet. Oh, yes we could. What does it take to make the modular thingy do first here? Reds and greens. We don't have reds coming down here, but we can. We'll get to that. I'll probably run another line down here. It'll have reds on it and probably blues or something else. We're getting kind of close to a wall here, aren't we? Okay, so let's get this. We're not going to set up this. So for now, we've got this one limited, and we pulled those out. Okay, so we're good there, I think. Why isn't this actually running right now, though? Gears. It's not getting the gears. Is that just too slow? Yeah, okay, so 2 of them works. Once this catches up, though, once this gets to 50, then it's going to start loading that one, and then we'll be all set. Let's grab that one. Alright, so now we have, finally, those ones are now automated, so that's going to be much easier on me. And the next thing was, well, let's set that up. What the heck? So what we're going to want to do is this, and we'll put, I guess we'll put that in there. This is going to be speed modules. And, alright, so we need to get reds on this, and we'll probably need something else on this at some point, so I don't want to eat the whole belt with that. So we need to get reds on one belt on this. Must be getting close to the end of my time here today, so we'll have to step up the pace, step up the pace. Oh, great. Well, that's not going to work. Might have to, I might have to sort that in another way. Might have to switch sides and feed the copper in from the other side. Oh, yes. That's going to be a pain. And this is to get to the red circuits, which are way up there. Well, let's just pop this puppy out of there, and we'll fix that momentarily. Oh, well actually that won't be a hard fix. We'll do it like this, and we'll pull that one under. That one, whoops. that through. So now what we need is this underground to come out here, and then we can put that on there, that on there, that on there. Okay, I think that'll work. We'll see. And now we'll get this. Oh, there's so much problem solving in this game. It's amazing. So awesome though, love it. Okay, and we will. We're gonna put that going underneath because we're pulling from the other line. Like so. Oh, and I wanted to do this to just one side, didn't I? Well, then we can do it like this. No, that's not what I want. How am I going to do that? I need to feed in from one side like so. That means we can move all that out of here. Will that work? Alright, well, we'll get there in a moment, I'm sure. There we go. It's loading on one side. That passes through. And that goes by. There. It ain't pretty, but it's going to do the job. So after that, we're probably going to want to balance this line out again once that finishes. There we go. So we've got reds coming down here now, inching their way down. And that means we'll need greens and reds, so that's going to have the reds coming in here. Yeah, it's a long inserter, but oh well, it won't matter. The amount we have to make, I don't think it'll matter too much. Nope, that'll be a short one. And, how many did that take? 5 of each. Well, let's stick a fast one in there then. Get the belt down here. Okay, and that should do that. So let's actually start this producing. Like so. We'll let it go. Why not? Then we'll have a bunch of advanced ones to do too. So, is that working now? It is. It's slow. That's good. We don't want this to eat up all the blue stuff. Alright, we now have all the assemblers going. We have automated assemblers. And what else did we accomplish today? We got our lubricant going. So things are going well. So our next episode, I'll have a look. We're really going to have to sort. See this copper, or the circuits going here? That is only going to get worse. We need to get that, bump that up. And the only way to do that is to add more of them, and then we're going to need more copper. So that means we are going to have to tap this supply here. So maybe we'll do that episode, or next episode. We'll see. Tune in and find out. Thanks so much for joining me. Leave a comment. I really love your comments. Christopher Lee has been sending me tons of comments. So make sure you check out what he has to say because he's got lots of good tips and such. So thanks and bye for now.